Bonjour, bonsoir. Welcome to another video. Um, you saw the title of this video, and I wanted to do this video outside at a roadside park, along a major highway, or at a ballpark in a city that's deserted and has no people around. But I decided to do this video at my home. I'm gonna do videos outside in the future. I'm gonna do those because it's kind of boring doing videos at my home. Yeah, like videos for Nightcap and Radio New Manchester. Yeah, I'm gonna do more of those. And I hope you guys like those. If you guys like them, you guys like them. If you guys don't like them, you don't like them. So I just like doing those. They're kind of fun. So anyway, all right, on to this video. Okay, you saw the title of this video. The title of this video is Insecure People in Their 40s. Insecure people in their 40s. And you have some insecure people in their 40s living here in the United States. I don't know these people. I've never met these people. But I ran into them on comment sections on videos on YouTube channels here on YouTube. And I'm going to talk about these people. Okay, these insecure people in their 40s, they go around and they look down and they put down people who are the same age as they are. They basically look down and put down people who are immature and never grew up. You know, people, and you got these insecure people in their 40s go around looking down on people and just dissing people who are the same age as they are. Yeah, they look down and put down people who run around, act like they're in their 20s. They go to clubs. They talk about how much women they laid, and they're after this girl, and they dress up like teenagers and blah 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 blah. Yeah, they dress up like teenagers and they act like teenagers. They act like adults. They don't act like adults. They act like, they're immature. They act like teenagers. They act like they're in their 20s. And to these insecure 40-year-olds, it makes them feel in disgust or embarrassed. And these people don't give two shits about these immature 40-year-olds who are 40 just like they are. These insecure 40-year-old American men, women, I'm gonna say men. I don't know about the women. They just automatically don't care about these people, but they're ashamed of them on how they live their lives and how they carry themselves. And you got some of them will say something like this: "Oh, look at all these guys who are past their primes and they listen to music from the old days, and they act like weirdos and freaks. And imagine that 20-year-old who's a 40-year-old who's running around talking about how much women he laid and how many women he dated, and he's after this type of woman. And yeah, and they just put these people down. And like, yeah, these insecure 40-year-olds put these immature 40-year-olds down. These 40-year-olds who just who are adults just like them. And I'm gonna say this, like, those people in their 40s, hey, if they want to like talk about how many women they laid, and if they want to like go to parties and clubs and act young, if they want to do that, hey, they're adults. They can do whatever they want. They're grown men. I'm not grown men. Yeah, they're adults. They can do whatever they want. And you guys are just looking down and bashing these people because because that's just a reflection of your insecurity. Yeah, these insecure 40-year-olds, like, it's just a them putting out people their own age who aren't mature like them. They're just doing that because they're insecure. And you got some insecure people in their 40s here on YouTube who have YouTube channels. And I'm not going to name any names. And I used to sub to them. So yeah, but you got some people in their 20s and 30s going around and putting down people in their 40s who are immature and want to act young. So it's not just insecure 40-year-olds. You got 20 and 30-year-olds who just put down immature people in their 40s. And I'm not the type of person to look down on somebody. I'm not the type of person to judge somebody and give someone hate. I'm not that type of person, okay? Like, I'm not going to look down on somebody. And I'm not going to act like I'm better than them. I'm not going to act like I'm superior. I'm not going to do that. Because at the end of the day, me and everybody all over the planet Earth, we're all human. We're all human beings. That's right, we're all human. We're not perfect. We make mistakes. And don't think that your shit doesn't stink. Your shit stinks as bad as mine. So don't pretend like your shit doesn't stink and just pretend like you're better than me. Because your shit smells as worse as mine. But those insecure 40-year-olds, they just put people down. They look down on people just to make themselves look superior and to feel good about themselves. And like this, you got some 20-year-old who will say something like this to someone on YouTube, like someone who leaves a comment in a comment section of a video of someone's YouTube channel saying that they're a guy, they never met a woman, they never had a girlfriend in their lives, and some 20-year-old punk will leave a comment and say something like this: so-and-so shed his ass up. Yeah, someone needs to shut your ass up. So yeah, insecure Americans. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I know this video is about four insecure 40-year-olds, but but it also is about insecure people, regardless if they're in their 20s, 30s, or 40s. It doesn't matter. Insecure people exist in those age groups. And yeah, I'm not insecure and I'm not. But there's something here in America that makes people insecure. It makes people feel like people don't like them for who they are. Yeah, and that's why you got people who are insecure. Like it's crazy that someone from a long time ago made a video made a video on their YouTube channel explaining about people giving them hate for simply traveling to another country and enjoying another culture in another country. And years later, yeah, but by insecure people, and years later, they become insecure. And they go around and putting people down and crapping on people and turn around and calling themselves the American savage and saying that they want to be a mentor to a child. And they say that they don't. They say in an old video they say that they don't give a damn about other people's kids, and they want to be a mentor to a child. It's none of my business, but if you ask me, that makes no sense to me. And it's kind of hypocritical. But hey, I like children. I know children are the future. And they are. And yeah, yeah, I don't mind teaching a child something and building them up. But I'm going to do that along with being a good person and helping someone out and being nice. Yeah, I guess being nice is a sign of weakness and it doesn't mean anything. So you got to be mean and cruel and just shit on people and treat people like shit. Oh, that makes you a good person. That's the wrong way. Hey, if someone wants to be that, hey, go right ahead. I don't need to be like that. Yeah. To me, all these people, to me, they just basically just went over like a fart in church. They're pitiful. They're pathetic. They're a joke. And they are. And again, I don't know. I never met these people. I don't know nothing about these people. So yeah, it is what it is. But if an immature 40-year-old wants to act young, and if they want to act like if they want to act the same way that they act in their 20s and 30s, hey, that's their business. They can do whatever they want. And you, as an insecure 40-year-old, you need to get a life and stop downing these people and stop downing everybody. And just live your life the right way. And oh yeah, people want to say, oh, I want to keep my personal life to myself, and that's something I want to. My personal life, I want to keep that off of YouTube. Also, if you're a religious American, I'm going to say this to you. I view religion as a private matter, and it's something that you don't discuss here on YouTube. But yeah, you got some Americans who are all about privacy, and they're guard dogs of their privacy. But they will talk about religion here online. Yeah. Yeah. So, hey, it is what it is. All right. That's all I gotta say in this video. Um, I'm gonna be going on a cruise in October of this year. I'm gonna be getting on. I'll be getting on a cruise ship in Japan. I'm going overseas, and I hope my trip overseas will turn out great and won't be a complete disaster like the last time. So, just want to give you a little update on what's on the skinny for me. All right, that's all I gotta say in this video. More videos to come. Cheers and au revoir. Merci beaucoup. Goodbye. And have a nice day, night, morning, or wherever you are in the world watching this video. Goodbye.